Uh, Hi, this is hi guys. Can you hear me? Can I get a yes in the chat box? Good evening, everyone. Guys, can you hear me? Harinath sir, are you present? Guys, we'll start the session in the next 5 minutes. Harinath sir, can you hear me? Can you please unmute yourself? Just give me a moment.
Hello. Hello. Just a second. వినిపిస్తుందా
Hello, Banu. Yeah, madam, this is Banu. Oh.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Harinath sir, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir? Can you please turn on your video and audio?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Hello.
Hello, Harinath sir, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir? Can you please turn on your video and audio?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello?
Sir, can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
We are audible to your voice, sir.
Sir, I can
You-
hear you, sir.
you're
Can you
audible?
turn on your video also?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Audible, but I'm not able to hear you. Okay.
Screen share is not visible, sir.
Pardon?
Screen share is not visible.
Screen share is not visible.
Yes, sir.
Sir, give me a
Hello?
moment. Sir, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, sir. We are audible, you, sir.
Yeah.
But
You
ma'am
are
is
able
not
to hear
audible.
me?
Yes, sir.
You're,
Ma'am is
I'm
not
audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Somehow your voice is very low.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Right? Can you see
Yeah. But voice is very low.
me? Okay. Now is
But-
it audible well?
Better, much better.
Okay, done, sir. Give me a moment, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, good morning. Sorry, good evening, guys. Welcome to the final fifth day of Okay. Guys, good evening. Thank you so much for your patience. There's a little audio and video connectivity issue that was there, tiny mini glitches. So I have cleared that. I would like to see messages in the chat box if you can see me and hear me. Could you please type yes in the chat box if you can hear me and see me? Great, great. Good, guys. Okay, let's dive into the session. Good evening. So today is the fifth day of Masterclass on electrical system design. Today our topic is on employability skills. Okay, how much ever we have technical skills, there's a point where you need to project yourself in a particular way in order to make or break any kind of situation. So this session would help you choose your right job, make your right career, and have colorful dreams. Okay, so we have our guest speaker as Mr. Harinath sir, who has around 39 years of experience as HR advisor, and he's been HR advisor for a number of companies. He's a retired HR advisor of Asavanu company. We welcome you, sir.
Yeah. Good evening to all.
Good evening, sir.
So
Okay.
could you please turn on your camera?
There is some problem, madam. So
Okay, done. We would,
let me try.
yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes. We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Guys, is the screen visible? Right.
Yeah, it is visible.
Yes, sir. We can go ahead.
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
session.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to all. Good evening to all. Hope I'm
evening, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir. You're audible
Yes,
and
audible,
visible
sir.
also, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be spending another 1 hour or so. So I want to keep it as much as interactive rather than lecturing, because till now you might have had many lectures. So I don't want to bore with you one more lecture. Okay. I understand you're all engineering students, either second year, third year, or fourth year. Okay. So we'll be discussing about how to find your dream job. Everyone will have, I want to work in such and such company, such and such position. Okay. So all of us will have. So how to find that? So we need to start, whether you're in second year or third year, fourth year, immediately we have to start, because we need to identify which company we want to work. For example, if you're electrical engineer, what are the best electrical engineers companies are available in and around Hyderabad? Okay. And likewise, hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
So what are the best companies available in and around Hyderabad or in India or in AP and in Telangana, like that? So then we need to know what type of positions they have, whether they're in need of a design engineer or they're in need of a production engineer. So we need to identify. First of all, the finding a job starts with knowing about ourselves. Okay. So we should know about ourselves. What are our strengths, our weaknesses? We have to analyze. And first and foremost thing is, before the student goes to the company, his or her CV will go to the company. So first thing is preparation of CV. So preparation of CV is very, very important. Okay. See, some students come to me and say that, sir, I want job. I'll ask them whether you have a CV. They say, no, sir, I don't have CV. Then they'll say, you come with CV. Then they'll say, sir, within half an hour, I'll come. That will not do, because preparation of CV takes at least 2 or 3 days time, minimum to minimum. Okay. So there should not be any mistake. Once we write CV, everything should be perfect. We should not write one thing in CV and we should not say something else when we go for interview. I'll tell you example. People write hobbies. Reading books is an hobby, they write. But when they come to the interview, they'll say that something else. Playing games or watching movies is their hobby, they say. So we have to own, because we are writing. Someone else is not writing. A candidate is writing his or our own CV. So we have to be very, very clear, and we should write very clearly our percentage of marks obtained, our name spelling of the name should be clear. If you are writing father's name should be clear, and CV should not be more than 1 page, because recruiters or HR people do not have time to go through lengthy CVs, especially when you are a fresher. So 1 page CV is fine. What will be there in the CV? Name, address, telephone number, email ID, and your SSE intermediate, if not intermediate, diploma and BTech, and project done. Project we have to write very clearly. We have to write and what value addition you got, because since you're all freshers, so the questions will be asked on the project, and we should know the fundamentals. And some CVs I'm observing now, they write BTech. We do not know whether BTech, triple E or mechanical or civil or what. Because as I said, your CV will go first to the company. After that only you go. Okay. So your CV is very, very important thing. Take time, minimum 3 days to 1 week. You take time. You ensure that there are no mistakes in the CV and everything is perfect. You check, recheck, and ask someone else to check your CV. And write, you own it. What you have written, you should not say something else. Like I said, hobbies means if you write reading books, you should tell reading books only. If that is not the hobby, don't write, because somebody else has wrote. You don't write the same thing. Okay. And am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, sir. When you need to change the slide, please let me know.
Yeah, please shift the slide, madam. Change the slide.
Okay, sir. Done.
Yeah, our agenda of today's session is finding a dream job, process of selection, So I already told you how to find a dream job. We should know, we should evaluate ourselves. What are our strengths, our weaknesses, what are our likes and dislikes. Based on that, suppose I'm interested in marketing job, then I should look for a sales job. Then if I'm interested in design, I want to sit in the office and do work, I should choose design. If I am interested in maintenance, I should choose the maintenance. And company also, we have to choose which company. If we have choice, we can choose. And we'll discuss about process of selection, how selection will be there. CV, we'll discuss about CV. Already we spoke, we'll say. And written test, group discussion, and just a minute, and interviews. We'll discuss about all these things. Next. Do's and don'ts in the interviews. We'll discuss about that also. Okay. Please ask yourself, what is the right job for you? As I said, you have to analyze. No one else knows about you. You only know about you. Okay. Candidate knows about himself or herself. The person has to decide, because you know better than others, and you should decide what is the right job. Just because your senior has joined in some company as design engineer, you don't go for design. Okay. You have to evaluate. You have to analyze that your strengths, weaknesses, likes and dislikes. That takes at least 1 month's time. Okay. Yeah. Next. How to find your dream job. Next. Find, as I told you, find what role suits for you. If design, sales, maintenance, what suits you. Take a decision to find a dream job. How to find? Suppose you are interested in design. Where are the jobs available? Which companies the normally design engineers take? For example, the company, one of the companies I represent, Asabano Technical Services Limited, we take design engineer. Okay. So we should identify such companies. And we should start interacting, if possible, connect to the employees working there through LinkedIn, discuss with them what are the skills they look for. And as I said, know your strengths and weaknesses. Suppose you are going for a design. What are your strengths in the design? Analyze. Okay. Identify which job you like most. As I said, what is the job you like most? Next. Identify the companies and know about it. As I said, find out where are the design jobs available and know about the company. Because one of the questions in the interview HR people ask is, what do you know about our company? You should be able to tell few lines, few things about the company. Because why they ask is, they want to know your interest in working with that company. Right? Next. Process of job selection, how they select, how the companies take a candidate. What is the process of job selection? We'll discuss tips for preparing your resume, written test, group discussion, jam sessions, interview, how to close the interview. Yeah, next. Communication skills, vocal and written. Both are important. Sometimes the companies, in fact, yesterday in one of our clients, they have asked, that COO has asked them to write. He has asked some questions in English. Then he has asked him to write a letter to the principal asking for provisional certificate. Problem solving skills. What are the problem? Whether you have problem solving skill or not. How do they check? How the HR people are? How the technical people check whether you have problem solving skills or not? They will give you a problem. They will ask you, or they will say that, have you faced any problems in your career, academic career till now? Then if you have faced, how solved it? Don't say that I have not faced any problems. Every human being will face some or other problem. Okay. Performing under difficult condition situations. How an HR person will, or technical person will assess whether you have that, whether you will be able to perform under difficult conditions and situations is, again, they'll ask What are the problems? Problems means we will be in difficult conditions, right? Because while you are working, definitely some difficult conditions will be there. We have to work under pressure. Then only our real ability will come out. Ability to take initiative and learn new skills. How HR or technical people will find out in an hour's interview whether you have initiative or you have learned new skills is they will say that what are the activities you participated when you are in college. Suppose a seminar is conducted. What initiative you have taken in that? And what skills you have learned by participating in a seminar? Computer proficiency. Computer proficiency is a must now. So you should have basic computer proficiency. Next. Empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is, suppose we are having same problem what your colleague has or what your junior has. How we feel. Okay. Just because his problem, let him bother. No. We should have that empathy. How we react when someone else is in a problem. That empathy is very, very important. Next. Leadership and teamwork. This is very, very important for any position. How they check, how HR people check whether you have leadership abilities or teamwork, whether you will be able to work in a team. Again, suppose an activity or a seminar is conducted in your college period, whether you have taken any leadership role in that, whether you took voluntarily, you took some, for example, a task of contacting the speakers or contacting the people to nominate like that. And with teamwork, as a team, you have done whether any work or not. Creativity, how they will find out whether you have a creativity or not. Creativity is, then they will ask you what problem you faced, how you came out. Or, sir, I faced problem. I just asked my senior, he gave me idea and I solved it. It's not that. You should have creativity. Suppose while working, a lot of problems come. If we have creativity, we'll be able to find solutions. I used to have my boss in my younger days. He used to tell me, you can come to me with a problem, but you should come to me with 2 alternate solutions. Okay. Then reliability. How reliability is very, very important. Unless we're reliable, no company will take us. How do they check whether we are reliable or not in a 1 hour interview or half an hour interview? How do they check is, in seminar, suppose when you are being given a task of conducting a seminar, there is some difficulty has come. You say, sir, I'm not able to do it. Sorry, or I have some other work, urgent work, my personal work has come. I'm discontinuing here. That means you are not reliable. No company takes. See, if a employee doesn't have skill in the work, they can give training and make an employee skill. But if employee is not reliable, then no company will take such person. Okay. Adaptability and flexibility. We should be adaptable. Be adaptable to the new things. We should be flexible also. Suppose a new working environment, you are working on a mission and suddenly new mission will come. We have to adapt to work according to the new mission. We should learn how to work on the new mission. Okay. You should not say, sir, I've been working for the last few years on this mission. I can't work on new mission. We should not say. And flexibility, we should have flexibility. Sometimes they may ask you to come and work on Sundays. Sir, Sunday is holiday. I can't work. We should be flexible. If situation needs, we need to work. Time management. We should all have time management. We should be able to manage our 8 hours work means 8 hours we should be able to manage. Emotional intelligence, whether we have emotional intelligence or not, whether we are emotional to other people feelings like that, we should have. Next. Yeah, roughly we have gone through. Actually, I will take you through some questions general questions asked in the interview. And we'll see what is the probable answers for that questions. I'm again telling you, no answer is the right answer because everyone will have different views. One HR may think in my way, some other HR may not think in the same way. So it's a probable right answer we will discuss. Okay. Suppose they'll say that interview is over. They'll say that, okay, we are taking you. When can you join? What is the probable right answer is? We should say that we should be able to join as and when the company needs. Suppose if the company asks me to join, require my services tomorrow, I'll join tomorrow. Or after 1 month, I'll join 1 month. We should not say that if suppose the HR person asks, we want you to join as early as possible. We should not say that I'll join after 1 month because my sister's marriage is there, or my brother's daughter's marriage is there, or my uncle's daughter's marriage is. We should not say that. We should say, sir, I'll join as and when you need. Okay. And one more question is, what is the salary you are expecting? Since we are all fresh, you are all freshers, company already has decided to how much to be given to this person, to the freshers. So the probable best answer is, sir, I'm a fresher, so whatever company decides, I'm okay with it. Okay, we should not say that I want 30,000, 40,000, because even if you ask less, they will not give less. If we ask more, they will not give us more. Whatever their policy is there, according to their policy, they give, right? So that's why we should tell as per the policy we go. Okay. And one more question they ask is, probable question they ask is, how many hours in a day you can work? How many hours in a day you can work? We should not say that I'll work only 8 hours, sir, or I'll work only 10 hours. You should say according to the situation. In my career of 39 years, many times I worked 20 hours, 18 hours. I have not worked daily, but when situation warranted, I worked 18 hours, 20 hours. So we should say that the probable right answer is I can work according to the need of the company. Suppose the next question they may ask you is, how many, whether you are ready to work in India, anywhere in India. The right answer is, yes, I'm ready to work anywhere in India. We should not say that I'll work only in Hyderabad, or I'll work only in Vijayawada, or I'll work only in Warangal, like that. I'm prepared to work anywhere in the country. Okay. And we should never, suppose they will ask one question for which you do not know the answer. You should not say, you know that you don't know the answer. But some students, some candidates, what they do is, they think that, okay, chalega, I'll tell some wrong. So for example, I'll tell you 2 + 2 is 4. Universality is 4. Thinking that the other person doesn't know, I should not say 3. What happens? First impression, the person who is interviewing forms is, this person doesn't know the answer. If the person who is interviewing you is stopping there, that's fine. But second opinion the interviewer will form is, as I said earlier, reliability. I cannot rely on this person. He knows clearly this is not the right answer, but he's telling, he's lying. So I cannot take. In the interviews now, in my 39 years of experience, I have taken many candidates who have said 5 answers only out of 10. I have not taken candidates who have answered 8 answers out of 10 because of this reason only. We should be frank, because we need not know all the answers. No? If you are fairing 5 of 50%, you are scoring normally companies take. But see, have you seen any institutes where reliability will be taught, where ethics will be taught? No, you're not seen. Because whereas you have seen institutes like HIE, where they teach electrical engineering, design, and all those things. So that's why we should not tell any lies in the interview. One more thing I'll tell you. See, we mentioned the marks in the students mentioned the marks in the biodata. For example, intermediate 94%. When the interviewer asks, they'll say how much you scored in intermediate, they'll say 90%. Again, the interviewer forms opinion. This person is careless, unreliable, so I cannot take this candidate. Okay.
Sir,
So like this, now these are all some questions we have to prepare. There are 100 questions. If you go to the Google and see, 100 questions are there. Probable answers also you may get it. Okay. We should first of all concentrate on preparing CV. Second one is, suppose if there is group discussion. Group discussion, what normally HR people see is how actively you are participating in the discussion. That is first thing. Second thing they see is whether you are able to allow others to participate in the group discussion. Because as a team leader or team member, you should allow others also to participate in the group discussion. Just you should not bulldoze others and you only should talk. Okay. So about CV, someone is asking about CV. CV, as I told you, it should not be more than one page.
Sir, there's one query in the chat box saying that, sir, there is one query in the chat box saying that, what is the difference between resume and a CV?
See, technically speaking, I don't find much difference. Actually, CV is curriculum vitae they call. Okay, for a fresher, curriculum vitae is better. Resume is a long drawn this thing normally experienced people take, but technically it doesn't do any big difference between CV and resume.
Okay, sir. There's one more question in the chat box saying that a student has done BTech, is doing BTech on a 4th year, and he seems that he feels that he doesn't have communication skills. So what is the best thing that he can do?
Come again?
He says that the student is pursuing BTech 4th year and he doesn't have communication skills. So what do I do to improve it?
Yeah, good question. Because normally the question they ask in the interview is, first start with, tell us something about yourself. Why they ask is to check the communication skills. To improve the communication skills, see, normally the interviews are generally conducted in English. All of us study English right from LKG to PG or graduation. Why we are not able to speak English is, we are not able, no one has told us to start talking English. Suppose theoretically I know how to drive a car. Unless I have driven practically, I will not be able to drive the car. Likewise, any language is, unless we start speaking, we will not be able to speak. Okay. So to improve our communication skills is, we should start speaking in English. So if you start doing that, then we will be able to come out of that communication skills barrier. Okay. So listen to the videos, how to improve communication skills. Mainly I see what I find in the candidates is, because of their not so good English, they are not able to answer the questions. They know the answer. Technically they are good. They know the answer, but due to this difficulty, they are not able to talk much in the interview. Unless a candidate speaks, then it is difficult to assess the candidate.
Okay, sir. Thank you. There's one more question, sir, saying that, sir, I'm an MTech student, and I would like to know what are the things that we include in our tell me about yourself.
Yeah. Normally this is the second question they ask. Tell us some about yourself. The first question they ask, tell us something about yourself. We should ask back the interviewer, Sir, whether you want to know my academic background or my family background or the project I have done, then the interviewer sometimes may say that, okay, you tell about your academic background or family background. Sometimes interviewers, what they do is, please tell us something about yourself. I don't want to know about your academic background. I don't want to know about your project. I don't want to know about your anything else. Tell me something about yourself. That
Okay.
means he want to know what type of a person I am, what skills I have, what extra skills I have. I am a person with leadership qualities. I am a good team worker. That that is what is expected by an interviewer. That is what he is expecting when the interviewer is asking. The interviewer is expecting that answer. When he wants to know, even he says, "I don't want to know about your family background. I don't want to know about your academic background." He wants to know what type of person you are. Please keep in mind, if you say that I'm a person with good communication skills or good leadership qualities, if I say that I'm having very good leadership qualities, then immediately we'll ask on what basis you are saying.
Okay, sir.
So we should prepare for such questions before we go for interview. Please note that we should not go to interview just like that. We should prepare well. That's why I said, whichever you are here you're in fourth year, start now itself. Third year also, you start preparing now itself for preparation of for attending an interview. Just like that, don't go. Prepare well. Okay. Somebody was asking me about difference between a CV and a resume. A resume is a shorter and focuses on job you are applying for, while a curriculum vitae is a longer one. Curriculum vitae is normally for experienced people. They write because they have to write detailedly. So for freshers, resume is there, but don't worry about the name, resume, biodata, because no one will not call the candidate for interview just because he has written resume or CV or biodata. The matter is more important. Okay.
Sir, there's one more question saying that is there any specific pattern to create your resume or CV?
Yeah, there is no specific pattern as such. As long as the details are available, what a HR person or what a companies expect is name, their address, their email ID, their contact number, their academic background, and their project work. That's all. Even if you don't write hobbies, also nothing will happen.
Okay, sir.
Because normally the candidates, what we get, the resumes day in, day out, we get is 2-page, 3-page. Because we HR people will not have that much time. What we'll do is first we'll take up 1-page resume. If I am not able to find candidates in 1-page resume, I'll go to the 2nd-page resume, 2-page resume, still 3-page. Suppose if I get the required candidates from the first page itself, I'll not consider the CVs of 2-page CVs or 3-page CVs. So CV or resume should be very, very brief. Experienced people, yes, they have to write a big CV, but for freshers, 1-page CV is more than enough.
Okay, sir. There's one more question from Yashoda saying, my academic background is in EEE, which is somewhat different from technical role. How can I explain why I'm interested in transitioning to technical domain? Okay, I guess.
Come again?
My academic background is in EEE, which is somewhat different from this technical role. How can I explain why I'm interested in transition to this technical domain? I guess there's some typing mistake in this question, or it's not well framed. If you are, the question is something like this, sir. If you are in a particular domain and you're trying to transition into a different domain, how do you explain that you are interested in this particular domain and stand your ground on that, on the
No,
interest?
suppose my understanding is right, a person is electrical engineer. He wants to come into electronics.
I guess, sir. The person is in electronics and wants to get into electrical, something like that.
See, I have seen many candidates, a mechanical engineering doing electrical engineering work. All depends on their willing to learn, because basic engineering they know. See, I don't know because I have not done my engineering. I think first year you study all engineering, isn't it? Electrical, electronics, mechanical, whether you are a whatever specialization you have. Am I right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes. I get it. I think yes.
Yeah, someone is asking, how can I prepare one-page CV? I'm 10-year experience. As I said, this resume is for freshers. CV can be a longer one. But for a 10-year experienced person, the CV need not be 5-6 pages. That also can be curtailed as much as possible because HR people will not have time. For experienced people also, we get day in, day out, lot of CVs. Because no one has time to read so much things. We have to write very briefly about the project. I see the projects they write, one project, one page they take. It's not required because when they call, the company wants to know how many projects you worked. Suppose you worked on 10 projects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Write briefly about that. Don't write pages together about a project.
Okay, sir, that's it. I see many that's about soft skills. Whatever the questions are there are more related to I'm having this kind of experience and I would like to get a job in this particular domain. So I guess the queries regarding employability skills is done for now. So I would like to make an announcement. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So guys, we have I see many questions regarding I finished my diploma, I finished my BTech, I finished my MTech and I need a job. There's no jobs for freshers. No, guys, the market is not like that. If at all you want to get a job, the market is wide open. We actually provide a job oriented course which is of 60 days duration. Okay, and in this particular course you will be given 100% placement assistance. The mode of the course is online and offline. Even if you're working or even if you are a student, you will be having you can swap between the online and offline classes, and if at all you miss any classes also, you will be given recording access of this classes, where you will be shared the videos, recordings, and the videos, PPTs, and the material that is related to it. Okay. It's a paid course. If you want to know more about this course, the contact details are given in the chat box. You can ping on WhatsApp or call us. The batch is starting on 23rd of September. Okay. And we also provide internships, as we spoke in the previous sessions. We have solar and EV internships that are starting from 16th of September. If at all you're interested, you can contact on the contact details that are given in the chat box. Right? And I would like to tell you more about the course. It is not only a course that we only train on electrical, only technical aspect. No, the course also includes soft skills training, where we take mock interviews. If a person is facing an interview, we always try to take at least 2 to 3 mock interviews, so that will help you build your confidence, right? And also brush yourself on your content, how to present your technical terminology, or how to prepare on your resume, how to tell about yourself, how to answer the basic HR questions. These will be done one-on-one. And
Yeah.
this particular
Yeah. 1 second.
Yes,
1
sir.
second.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, again, just that resume and CV, I don't know whether they got the clarification or not. Resume is a shorter version. CV is a longer version. According to me, CV freshers can write, resume freshers can write, CV experienced people can write. But as I said, as precise as it should be, whether it is a CV or resume. And someone was asking about, we were discussing about emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? It is the ability to manage our own emotions and understand the emotions of others also. Okay. This emotional intelligence is very, very important when we handle the employees.
Yes, sir. Got it, I guess. And
Yeah, someone is asking, I'm having 20 years experience.
no, sir. The question is something like this, sir. Some companies ask for 24 months of experience, but I'm having 20 months of experience in technical field. Will they consider me?
No. See, some people, they can learn within 20 months. Some people, even if they work for 30 months, they will not be able to learn. So don't worry about it. As long as we have skills, that period doesn't matter. Because we write, as HR people, we write in the advertisement or when we post in LinkedIn, we want 5-year experience. Many times we have taken 3-year experience, and many times we have not taken 10-year experience.
Okay, sir. There's one more question.
Yeah.
Sir, which is the highest paying job in Triple domain, and how can I get a higher salary in starting one?
See, it all depends on us. Normally, people think design is the highest paid job. No, design is also a highest paid job, but all depends on the person. Because I'm working for 2-3 clients now. I see in some companies, production engineers are getting more than the design engineers. Some companies, design engineers are getting more than the production engineer, because no company would like to lose a skilled employee, a good employee, whether he's a production engineer or design engineer. As long as that person is performing, no company would like to lose the employee.
Okay, sir. There's one more question from Google saying that I'm a final year student. I am having a lack in basics of electrical engineering. And if I join the regular course, does it benefit me in understanding the basics and in-depth topics of core topics? Will it help me crack interviews and achieve
No,
job in
can you come
electric?
again, because the voice is very, very low. So
Right, sir. He was talking about whether he can improve his electrical skills and get a job if he join our course. So I would like to answer on this. Yes, Gokul, if you're joining our job-oriented course, you will surely get an idea of basics of electrical engineer and also the idea of practical aspects of electrical design. And you will surely be able to crack an interview and achieve a job in electrical field. Yes. Yes. So, guys, we have shared the feedback form in the chat box. You can fill the feedback link, give your valuable feedback. And sir, is there anything else to add on to this session?
no, if any specific question is there, I'm ready to answer. Any other more questions are there?
There's one person, Raghavi, asking, please provide some source names to prepare our resume.
Pardon, source?
So some kind of sources where they can prepare their resume.
No, if you ask me frankly, no source is nothing is required. If they
Yes.
give as the details what I told, so that's fine.
I would like to add on to this, sir.
Yeah.
The resume that you prepare, it is not about the colors, the graphics,
Exactly.
or the pointers, the photo that you put. It's about the content
Yes.
that you put. What is the skill that you have?
Yes.
What are you trained in? What is the internship that you have done? What are you aspiring for? Whether your LinkedIn ID is available in the resume, whether the contact number that you have put is working. These are the things people look more often rather than the color, the design.
Yeah. And I want to add one point here. This
Yes.
contact numbers. Please mention only one contact number and only one mail ID. I'll tell you my experience. A few years back, we have selected one candidate. That candidate has given 2 email IDs. So normally our HR team, first email ID, they have sent the offer letter. That candidate didn't respond to that mail. We thought that candidate is not interested. So we have taken another candidate. After 10 days, that candidate telephoned to our HR department, said, what happened when I attended interview? Our HR team said, we have sent a mail to you, to the mail address you have given. Which mail? She said, first mail. No, first mail normally I don't see. So second mail only I see. How HR people will know whether what mail they'll see, first mail or second mail? So my suggestion is give only one mail ID. Don't give 2 mail. Contact numbers also give only one contact number, which you regularly, because nowadays most of us have 2 numbers. So the number what we use regularly, only one contact number, and one mail ID.
Thank you, sir. So we
Yeah.
have a question from Venkat Teja saying, can you provide internship for fourth year, second semester BTech Triple E course in AutoCAD designing and also give us a job? So Venkat, I would say that surely we can provide an internship for fourth year students on AutoCAD designing, but just based on internship, placement assistance would not be provided. You can join a job oriented course where you will learn many more things along with AutoCAD, and then you will also have 100% placement assistance over there. And thank you for this question. And then there's one more question, sir. Sir, in resume, what do we mention? College name or university name?
Both.
Yeah, both. Okay.
Both affiliated to so and so university. For example, ABC College affiliated to XYZ University.
Okay. Okay. Done, sir.
And mainly, as I said, now many candidates are not mentioning BTech. They are just writing BTech. Whether EEE, ECE, CSE, we do not know.
Yes, yes. So when you're putting your BTech, I would add on to this point, put BTech, Triple E. That would help. Or BTech, ECE, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Also mention your branch. That's what that will be beneficial. And there's one more question, sir. From
Yeah.
there are so many domains in electrical, which is the best one? There is like electrical design engineer, maintenance engineer, automation, installation, and so on. Which one do I choose, and which one is actually good for a person? How do I decide on that?
Yeah, as we discussed earlier, we should find out what we are interested. Okay, whether I'm interested in design, whether I'm interested in production, whether I'm interested in maintenance, all domains, they are good. Because unless we take the department in which we are interested, we will not be able to perform. Okay, a person himself has to decide. Every department is good. Many people think design because they can work in a office environment. No, we have to know. That's why I said, we should know about ourselves first. For example, I'll tell my own example. Basically, I'm interested in sales in the beginning of my career, but due to some or other reason, I had to join in HR. Initially, I was not at all interested in HR, but later on, I was forced to show interest in the job, what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't like a job, if you get that job, please start liking that job. Unless we like the job, we will not be able to do a better job. Unless we do a better job, we will not be able to grow in the profession.
Yes, sir. There's one more question, sir.
Yeah.
Saying that how can we get a higher score in ATS scoring system?
I'm not able to get you.
Sir,
Higher score in
ATS scoring system.
I guess he's unfortunately, I do not know, madam, what is this ATS?
Yes. Okay, sir. I guess he's talking about the applicant tracking system that most of the MNCs use. When n number of applications for a particular role comes in, the software there's a software called ATS that scans.
Unfortunately, because I never worked with that big MNCs. I have worked with these MSMEs and manufacturing companies. Manufacturing companies, none of us will follow this. As far as I know, at least I have not followed this.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to answer this question. Right.
No problem, sir. I would like to add on this, answer this question, sir. If at all you're if at all you're sending a resume, and you have the slightest scope that there's an ATS system that is used. So ATS system is a software that scans your resume, copies those details, and matches with the job requirement, the JD or the roles and responsibilities. So whenever you are sending your resume, make sure the graphics in the resume is low. Do not put too many colors, too many lines, too many background pictures, and also put your content in the resume that is very closest to the job description. That will actually help you get a good score in ATS system. And if at all you're writing irrelevant things, or if at all you're writing the format of your number, mail ID in a different way, and if the system is not able to crack that particular thing, you will directly get a message that this resume has not been picked, or you are rejected, or you will not just get a shortlisted message or a mail from the company. So keep your resume very basic. crisp, onto the point, and very near to the job description that has been given. Yes. I guess
Madam,
I
one
have.
more question I saw is, see,
Yes, sir.
whether someone has asked, I think, whether I want to be in core or whether I should go for IT job or something like that. My experience says that people who have done electrical engineering, especially electrical engineering, because I work with electrical engineering companies, who have remained in the core, they have come up in life. Because last 25 years I'm seeing, see, initially their salaries may be less when compared to the software industry. But within 5-6 years experience, their salaries also will be on par with IT companies, provided they do well. So my suggestion is, if an electrical engineering student is there, better to be remain in core only. And one more thing, advantage of remaining in core is they can work up to the age of 60, 70. I know in some of my clients have people who are 70 plus age. Still they are working. Whether in software, it may not be possible because after 50, so their grasping levels will come down. And IT, everything every day will change, or every month the things will change. In electrical engineering, core electrical engineering, the basics remain same. Okay. So that's why my suggestion is be in core.
Thank you, sir, for this
Yeah.
answer. There's one more question from Sheikh Ashur saying that does percentage in academic matters in interview?
No, see, normally what we see is at least the person should have 60%. If 60% is, that's fine, because our experience shows people who have scored high percentages, we have not taken, and we have taken people who have scored 60% like that, and we have not taken people who have scored 80%, 90% like that. Not because they scored 90%, we have not taken it. It's not like that, because somehow we have not found them good. So what I'm trying to tell you is, ultimately, the basic knowledge, whether the candidate has or not, the interviewers see. They don't see percentage of marks.
Okay, so noted.
Yeah.
And there are questions regarding what should I include on the resume. If at all you want what should be included in our resume, you should actually get into our course where I will be helping you with how to build your resume and all. And there's one more question, like in electrical, there are so many domains, right? How do I get a long-standing position and good CTC packages? This is a kind of similar question that we answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All depends on the candidate, on the employee.
Yes. It actually depends on the candidate, Gokul.
Yeah.
How well you are open to learning, that much time you will be in that position and you will be growing.
The flexibility and adaptability, those things, and ethics, reliability, all this matters, madam. More than work, all this matters.
Yes. Yes, sir. I guess that's all about this questions. I see n number of questions like I have this much experience, or I don't have any placement assistance at this point of time in our college because we are in Tripoli. Guys, if that's the issue, you can always, because we HIW bridge the gap between what you learn in college and what you have to do in the industry. So we are the bridging gap. So you can come enroll in our course that is starting on 23rd of September. Our social media links would also be given in the chat box. Please try to follow them for further updates on the courses or any free webinars that we provide. Or any kind of internships that we do. And if you want any kind of assistance on which particular domain should I go into, or I'm interested in this, that, you can just walk into HIW. We are more than happy to assist you, right? That's about it. That's it, sir. If you have a closing statement, you can surely give it.
No, somebody was saying I don't have problem-solving skills.
Okay. Maybe I might have missed while talking. Please answer it, sir.
So let us not underestimate ourselves. Everyone will have some or other skill. Okay. See, if I don't have problem-solving skill, means we have to improve our creativity. See, we should think, why we don't have, that's what I said, na, strengths and weaknesses. Suppose if my weakness is, I don't have creativity, I don't have problem solving skill, we should identify weakness and we should try to overcome that weakness.
Okay, okay.
I
Yes,
hope
sir.
I have answered.
Yes, sir. I guess I don't see any messages from the same candidate. So I see n number of questions. Guys, you can put your different questions, all the remaining questions into the feedback link where you can provide your queries also. We will get back to you on that. Right, sir?
Okay, madam. Right.
Yes, yes.
Thank you all. I wish you all the best. I wish everyone all the best. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Bye.
Thank you. We are very
Bye.
honored
Bye.
to have
Bye.
you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Guys, the feedback link is given in the chat box. You can give your feedback and whatever queries that you have regarding jobs and everything, you can ping us or leave your questionnaire in the feedbacks. We'll get back to you, right? And if you're interested in our job-oriented course, it's starting from 23rd of September. You can contact us and enroll yourself. It's a paid course. We also have internships starting from 16th of September, solar and EV. If you are interested in them, you can again contact us, right? I guess yeah, I see n number of questions on the certificates, right? Guys, whoever has attended the session and filled the feedback form, you will get your certificates in a week's time. No need to worry. They will be shared to your registered mail ID in a week's time. Guys, check your inbox. If you're not finding anything in the inbox session and anything in your inbox session, please go to your spam session. Okay, in your email, there's one category called spam. Go check over there. You will find your certificate. If not, you can contact us, and you must fill the feedback form to get the certificate. And I see Ishwar raising his hand. Is there any query? I have given him permission to unmute himself. He can speak up.
Ma'am, I'm quite
Ishwar, I guess there's some network issue. Please type your query in the chat box. We'll get back to you on that. Thank you so much. And for now, we're not able to take any more questions due to time constraint. And we will surely answer your questions in the chat in your on one-on-one. Give your questions in the chat box. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your presence over here. This is HIW signing off. Thank you.